Well, how about a twofer for the day? So we put up a short one on the new grips on the Bisley, and another rifle, another gun I had with me last weekend that I've had to do a little piddling on is a Marlin 1894, one of my 45 Colt. It's the companion to my 6-gun. So I didn't kill a deer with this last year. Where I hunt up here is all standing timber. It was logged off once about 15 years ago. The tree's 18 inches and up, so we still had a pretty good stand of timber left, so let cutting like we did. And it's grown up the understory since then. So in this timber, most of what you're going to get for shots is anywhere from right below you to 75 yards is a long shot in this country behind me. So anyway, the reason I'm doing this, when we took this rifle and shot it, this rear sight was elevated all the way to the top notch on the elevator step here, all the way to the top. And at 100 long steps, we were hitting about 4 feet low. And when I say 4 feet, I'm not exaggerating. We were shooting at the label on an old water heater that we changed out, and that gave us about 5 foot of variance there for our drop to see what was going on. So we held at the label on the top, and the bullets were hitting about 4 foot low, and I thought, well, that ain't no count. So I'd shot it up close, just piddling around, and there wasn't any problem to keeping, cut the center out of a playing card with a series of shots. But when you stretch it out, it was, and I know the bullets are heavy. They're running moderate. I think out of this rifle here, we clocked them at about 1,500 feet per second, and which is still cruising pretty good for a 300 grain slug, but 310 grain. But it shouldn't be that low. So when I got home, I got to digging around, and I had this rear sight that had been put on a Marlin guide gun at one time. Somebody cobbled that up out of a block of tool steel and drilled it for a ghost ring peep. And I refined it a little bit by putting a plug screw in there and drilling a hole in it to make a smaller aperture. And when I got home, I stuck this on here. It screwed right on the rear scope mount holes. And at 50 yards, it was dead on the money, elevation-wise. So I said 75 around here is a long shot in the timber, and I figure if it's dead on at 50, then we're starting to get somewhere. So we're going to see what it does. We're down here at the same place we were on the range at 25 yards. I know it was on at 50. I want to see how high it's shooting at 25. And this is not adjustable at all for elevation or windage. It is what it is. It's sitting dead center of the receiver. The front sight there's no hood on it, and it's drift adjustable, so we're going to see just exactly where we're hitting on here. So we'll give it a whirl. We'll go from there. And she's centered. So we'll put another one in it. I'll take it all day long. That'll work. Well, there's our 3 there. I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. That's not match grade by any stretch, but with a large ghost ring peep and 55-year-old eyes, I don't think the deer are going to enjoy it much at all. Not much at all. So we'll call it good on that. That one's ironed out anyway. Anything else y'all want to see me pull off or test or fiddle with, or not? I'm not going to say modify firearms on here. It sounds unsafe, but when you've got a gun that won't print with the factory sights and it's shooting low at the highest elevation, that's one of 2 things happening. Either the factory is not putting the proper height sights on it, and I've heard that's been a problem with Marlin during the acquisitions from JM Marlin to Remington to Ruger. I don't know. And it may vary between calibers as well. This I'm not sure about. It's just conjecture at this point, some of what I've read online. But anyway, I thought I'd share that little tidbit with you too. When there's a Willers, I hate putting optics on a lever gun. It just ruins the aesthetics of them all the way around. They're supposed to be trim and flat and handy and portable, and hanging glass on one of me just kind of kills that. But the aperture sight, the receiver sight, I can deal with, and it's still a trim, neat, handy, flat, easy handling package, and a good woods gun. So there you have it. I'll get out of your hair and leave you be. And until next time, God bless y'all.